Hi, everyone. I'm Ronnie.
And I'm Jessica.
And you're listening to Clean With Me,
the podcast where we walk you through cleaning your house.
Hey everybody, this is Jessica, and today we're going to talk about cleaning more efficiently and sticking to a routine, which is why we have the podcast, is to keep you on track and everything. And you know that we talk about cleaning in a certain order and stuff to cut time in half, but I'm going to talk a little bit more about that and really getting it down to a science so that you're not wasting time when you're cleaning. And if you are a listener of the podcast, you know the first step to that is getting ready for your clean. So let's go ahead and get ready for the day, whatever that means to you. I like to do a kind of ritual before I clean. Those of you that listen know I get ready for the day, light a candle, open windows. It's kind of gloomy today, raining, so we're just going to light some candles, turn on the lights, and get ready for the day. It's kind of harder to get started, when it's like this. You feel kind of lazy when the sky is gray and you kind of want to lay down and not do anything. But those are the days that you really have to stick to the routine and treat it like any other day. And just kind of give yourself an extra push to get started. So I've been talking about kitchen a lot, so we're going to start with actually an outer area clean. So first thing we're going to do our living area, dining room. We're going to do a pickup of the floor, but I want you guys to go ahead and take out the trash first. Sometimes I'll go to pick up the trash in my floor, kitchen, counter, living room, dining room area. I could pick up trash and, your trash can's already full. So if it is, let's go ahead and take out the trash, replace the liner. If it's not, then we're going to do that step after the picking up of the trash. Either way, whatever state your trash is in, let's go ahead and do that. And if it's been a while since you've cleaned out your trash can, this is your sign that after today's clean, as a bonus chore, let's go ahead and rinse out that trash can, give it a good just wipe down, sanitize it. Maybe you need to, throw it in the shower and throw some bleach on it, and it needs like a super deep clean. Maybe you just need to wipe it down with some disinfecting wipes, whatever the case may be. It's good to keep that clean every once in a while. That's something that can get really nasty really quickly, especially if you have like a leak in your garbage. So let's get started. Just picking up trash in your living room. And like I said, we're going to talk about cleaning quicker and more efficiently. So first thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is, again, the typical premise, the actual premise of the podcast, which is cleaning in a routine, cleaning in the same order, kind of the same system every time you clean. And it seems kind of redundant, and it seems kind of, but that's the point of it, because you want to take the thinking out of cleaning, because the more you have to think about it, the more you have to think about, okay, what do I do next? That's where we're going to stop, and we're not going to want to clean. And you want to take the most guesswork out of it, because the more we're thinking about things, that leaves room for excuses, and that leaves room for not doing it. And I am so bad with this, which is why this is the most important thing to me. It's the most talked about thing I think we talk about, but it's really the most important, and it's the thing I struggle with the most, which is, doing the same things in every cleaning session, starting with the same order of things, order of operation, sticking to a direct system. Pick up floors, pick up countertops, wipe down. So as we're cleaning our outer areas, first think about we want to start with entryways and move on to the rest of the room. Also, when cleaning, we want to do it in a system. So when picking up the floor, yes, we're doing floors first, then countertops, then surfaces, but you also want to clean to do it really efficiently and quickly. You want to clean left to right first. Start with the beginning of the room and work your way to the end of the room. Have a system in place before you start picking up. I'm going to start with this side of the room, the entryway. I'm going to move forward to the back of the room. And do it in that same way every time you clean. Again, taking the guesswork out of it so you don't have to think about it. Where I'm your voice to help for the first time to take the guesswork out of it. I'm just telling you how to start the system. And then now every time you clean this room, and you could do it, your own way. Obviously, you don't have to do it the exact way I do. But think about it the first time. Okay, I'm consciously going to clean this room from this end to this end. And then the more you do it, the more you clean your outer areas every day. You're going to do it the same way. You're not going to have to think about it anymore. It's just a routine. It's in your mind, and you're going to cut your time in half. It's going to be a 5-minute clean rather than a 10-minute clean where you're thinking about what you have to do. So you start from one end of the room, work your way to the other end, which it is common sense, but sometimes we get overwhelmed by mess. Sometimes there's just so many things on the floor. We're just like, oh, where do we start? I don't want to do this. And that's why if you think about it more systematically, then you don't, oh man, this is a disaster. I don't know where to start. We know where to start. We're going to start with the entryway, move forward. Also, when cleaning a room, we want to start top to bottom. So that's especially true when cleaning the kitchen and bathrooms. But, ceiling fans, when we're wiping down, you want to start from the top, obviously, because we're going to put dust and everything throughout the room. Start high, go low. And it's for efficiency reasons, but it's also, again, taking the guesswork out of it. We're doing the same things every time. So we're going to start wiping the high surfaces up high and move down, doing the floor last. And again, just taking, so you don't have to think about it. I'm always going to start wiping down things up high first. Ceiling fans obviously aren't an everyday thing, but that's the highest thing in the room. And then moving on to mirrors, I'm going to get all my mirrors in my living area because that's the higher thing. Blinds. Then I'm going to move to surfaces. I'm going to move to windowsills, windows, moving down. And then last thing, obviously, we're going to do is floors. And the same thing when cleaning floors, whether it is vacuuming, sweeping, mopping, you're going to start with the entryway to your house, move on to the end of the room, and go systematically room to room like that. Do the living area first in the order that you picked up. So whatever order you picked up, let's say you did your dining room first and moved on to your living area. We're going to sweep, mop, vacuum, whatever kind of floors you have in the same way. My friend Tristan recently moved and I helped her move and she had a bunch of mops and stuff like that. And she ended up giving me a steam mop because she had a couple of them. And I've never had a steam mop before, but a lot of you probably have. But it works so well. I love it so much for wood floors because my kids, they like to tromp through the floors while I'm mopping them. And it's really irritating. And then it leaves footprints and it looks like I didn't do anything. And it triggers me. But when I'm using the steam mop, I don't have that problem. It doesn't leave big wet streaks. It dries really quickly. So they can help me. They can walk right through the living area and my floors still look good. And I just discovered it, so I'm excited about it. Anyway, my floors look really good right now, so I'm excited about that. It's the little things, guys. It's the little things. Still be working on your outer areas while I talk. Maybe you already did your typical cleaning stuff and you don't know what to do next. Let's start decluttering. Look at surfaces of your house. Is there stuff that should not be there that is there? Is there stuff that can go in other rooms, be put away in cabinets or drawers? Maybe you have storage bins, storage tables, drawers and side tables, anything like that that's starting to get cluttered out of hand that you need to go through and clean. that is something that gets neglected because it's out of sight, out of mind, but sometimes those things get super cluttery super quickly. I have like a storage ottoman in my living room. You guys probably see it in my videos a lot, but I have to look in there every couple days. I just look in there and make sure there's nothing crazy because my kids do stuff in there. Right now I've got like extra jackets in there. Usually I have blankets in there. It just depends. I switch it out every once in a while, but as long as it's something purposeful that's supposed to be in there and one thing and not just clutter. I used to keep toys in there when they played with toys a little bit more often. Now, they stick to a couple baby dolls or something. They're not as into a bunch of like a whole toy box of toys right now, so we don't keep toys in there. We just use it more for storage. But anyway, I check it, make sure there's nothing crazy. So that's something you could do. Again, surfaces, you want to keep our little knickknacks, decorations and stuff. I like to keep them again as little signals. I like to keep little, not too cluttery, but just a couple pictures and stuff on surfaces that I don't want people throwing stuff on at the end of the day. It's kind of a signal like this is a decorative spot. It's not for you to throw your stuff at the end of the day. And it just detours people a little bit in your house from doing that. Another tip for cleaning more efficiently, again, it's a common sense thing that we often talk about, but this is a reminder episode, keeping your supplies ready before you start a room. So let's say you're about to go and you're done with your living area. If you're not, that's okay. Go ahead and keep working on it. If you are, let's say we're starting a bathroom. Before we start our bathroom, we're going to want to have all of our supplies handy. So I get all of my supplies ready before I clean the bathroom. Again, systematically doing the same thing every time. I'm going to grab my disinfecting wipes, my rags, my sprays for the bathroom, specifically having like a caddy for cleaning bathrooms, kitchens, different areas of the house. They're super cheap. You can get them at Dollar Tree, whatever. I like having little baskets or caddies with my supplies in it. And it's just like if you were going to work and you had to climb on the roof. You don't want to keep going down for a shingle every time you go put the roof on, or I don't know. You get what I'm saying? You don't want to keep going back for your supplies when you're at work every time you're going to, say you're retiling a floor. If you keep all your tiles in the truck and you keep having to go out to the truck every 5 seconds to get more tiles instead of bringing them all in the house, you're wasting time, right? Well, same thing with cleaning bathrooms, cleaning any area of your house. You want to have all of your stuff ready to go in the same spot so you're not running around the house looking for your supplies. They're already there. And then that also stops you from, when you're starting a cleaning session, being like, oh, I'm out of toilet cleaner. I guess I don't need to clean the bathroom today. It takes the excuses out of it. You also kind of see what you have, what you don't have, so you don't have that excuse. So when you're gathering all your supplies, you're like, oh, I'm running low on whatever. I need to get that at the store. I'm going to write that on my list. So that helps as well. So while I'm continuing to talk to you guys, let's go ahead and clean our bathrooms. So once you get your supplies ready, we're going to get our trash cans, empty our trash cans, replace the liner. Again, if your bathroom trash can needs to be wiped down, this is your sign to do it. That's going to be your bonus chore today, is cleaning your bathroom trash can and your actual trash can. So let's not forget to do that. It does need to be done. Again, it's something that get really gross really quickly, and it's something that makes a huge difference. So let's go ahead and do that. Replace the liner, and then we are going to get everything out of the bathroom that needs to get out of the bathroom, such as mats, anything in the way that don't want to get sprayed, toothbrushes, stuff like that. Move them to the hallway, scales, anything that has a home in your bathroom that's supposed to be in there but is going to be in the way of cleaning. Let's go ahead and move it to the hallway, and then we're going to get everything that does not belong in the bathroom that needs to be put away. So say there's toys in the bathtub, let's go ahead and put those in a net or where they go. say there's just makeup on the countertop, let's go ahead and put that away. And as we're putting things away in drawers, another bonus chore, you can take stuff out of your drawers and wipe down. I definitely need to do that in my restroom. I haven't done that recently. So today when I'm cleaning my restrooms, the extra step I'm going to do today is taking my things out of my drawer and wiping it down because it's starting to get dusty. It's starting to accumulate stuff that is making it look gross, feel gross. We don't want that. So I don't really have a lot of clutter in my drawers right now, but definitely due for a wipe down. I have not done that in a while. So I'm going to wipe down the inside of my drawers and kind of put everything back in a better way. Same thing for under your countertop where storage is, your cleaning supplies, whatever. If that needs to be taken out, wiped down, have that be your extra step in your restroom today. Another tip on saving time when you're cleaning, and cleaning as you go is the obvious one, but in the sense of cleaning bathrooms, I've mentioned this before many times, but I clean my shower after I shower as kind of a maintenance clean. And obviously I'm showering regularly, so I keep a soap dispensing sponge thing in my shower with a shower cleaner in it. And I will clean my shower and just kind of give it a quick once over after I shower. My mom does this too. And it's just so when you do your deep clean of the shower, bleaching and everything, bathtub, what have you, it's not going to be super built up and gross because you're wiping it down every day. So you still want to do your bleaching and your deep clean, but when you go to do that, it's not going to be this big scrubbing elbow grease situation. It's just going to come clean really quickly. And we all have different fixtures and appliances, and just clean your bathroom like you regularly would. Again, working left to right, front to back, top to bottom as we're cleaning. Mirrors first, working down to countertops, working down to the, we want to put our bleach on our bathtub and our toilet, making sure our bathroom's ventilated. We got fans on, windows open if you have windows. And let that cleaner do the work while we're wiping down, and then wiping down in a systematic way, top to bottom, doing drawers and stuff last. And then we're going to do our nasty stuff last, which is toilet and everything. And again, I like to have my gloves ready and my caddy ready to go. Put my gloves on, that way I can really get into cleaning the toilet, wiping down surfaces. I like to use the disinfecting wipe so I could throw them away. That's just my personal preference. And the back of the toilet, again, you can snap off the top so you can get a really good thorough clean on the back of the lid of the toilet. Don't forget the floor on the back of your toilet is often neglected. Wipe that down. But cleaning the same way every time, again, saves time. If you have anything that is rusty in your bathroom, lemon juice, you can leave it on for like 10 minutes. It gets rid of rust and then wipe it off. Mildew, if you have a mildew situation, hydrogen peroxide will kill it. You can leave it on for like 3 minutes to 5-7 minutes, and then it'll kill it, and then you can wipe it down. So if you have any mold in the bathroom, and then be proactive about it. If you have a bathroom that's not well ventilated, you can squeegee walls, wipe stuff down after you take a shower, after kids take a shower, make that part of their routine. You guys have to wipe down the walls after we take showers because we have a mold problem, mildew problem. Some, older houses aren't as well ventilated as others. So these are things that we could be proactive about and save time in our cleaning. And just be cleaning the bathroom while I talk, but just like speed cleaning often, speed cleaning in the same order, efficiently, the same way every time. Cleaning as you go saves time. Also, a big one that's also, common sense, but something that we still have to do and think about is doing speed cleans often. So schedule speed cleaning sessions where we're doing a pickup and wipe down of certain areas of your house often throughout the day in your house. For example, when you wake up in the morning, I'm going to make my bed and clean up my morning mess 5 minutes before I leave the house for work. Or I'm going to, before I go to bed, load the dishwasher and wipe down and have maybe everybody in the family do a pickup and just put the house back together session just for 10 minutes. Okay, guys, it's 10 minutes before bed. Everybody, let's pick up our living area. Let's go ahead and put everything back together, load the dishwasher, clean up the dinner mess before bed. It's just, just a quick little routine thing. But if you do it every day, everyone's going to be used to it. You're going to do it faster and faster every night, and it's really going to make your mornings a lot easier and better. So if you've let your bleach sit for a while, let's go ahead and clean our toilet bowl. Get that really nice and clean, scrub it, and then don't forget to do the inside of your shower and bathtub. If you've let your bleach sit for a good minute, don't forget to scrub your grout. I like to use the toilet bowl cleaner to really target the grout and stuff. Let it sit for a while, then scrub it with an old toothbrush. I like to have that in my cleaning stuff for the bathroom. And then, of course, after we're done scrubbing and rinsing off the toilet bowl, toilet, and shower, bathtub, squeegeeing our shower doors if you have a shower. Don't forget to clean your floors, again, in a systematic order, one end of the room to the next, and putting everything back together again, putting the rugs back, washing them if you need to. If not, just putting scales, rugs, trash cans, everything back where they go, liners in place, putting the stuff back in the cabinets if you took stuff out to wipe it down, things like that. So I hope today's episode was a good reminder. Don't forget to clean the inside of your trash cans, and I hope that you'll implement these things. You probably already have, but hopefully it's a good reminder to you to do it more often, more cleaning sessions, more regularly, in a more systematic way, so we can get our lives as easy as possible, as clean as possible, and with it as the least amount of thinking and mental struggle as we can. Thank you so much for listening, and as always, happy cleaning, guys.